Here are 4 reasons why I think every business owner and investor should be using AI or artificial intelligence in their business. Now, of course, there's a lot of risks with AI and a lot of negative information going out about how artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, but I really don't see that happening if it's controlled. Now, could it happen if AI is uncontrolled and it just goes rampant? Of course, anything can happen. But if we're careful and if we're paying attention to what's happening, we can actually find really great applications to artificial intelligence. And I've been a huge fan of artificial intelligence for years now. Even way back in the day when I was still in high school and college, I was looking at artificial intelligence and the possibility of a computer having that same type of intelligence as a human, or maybe even more, because at the end of the day, we all need to have some sort of processing that happens. We get an input, we get information, we process that input as humans even, and then we have some sort of output or conclusion or insights that we find from that data. So the same thing happens with artificial intelligence, but you see with artificial intelligence, it doesn't get tired. We as humans, we can get tired. At the end of the day, our brain is like, oh no, I don't want to think anymore. Whereas artificial intelligence, it doesn't necessarily complain. We can input as much information as we want into a computer, of course, to a certain reasonable limit, but a lot more than a human, and it can process all that information way faster than any human can. We can tell the computer that we want this sort of output. We could potentially even ask it to create some sort of document or write-up or story based on that data. And that's a really, really great function, because now all of a sudden we can start leveraging it to start replacing some parts of our business. One of the biggest reasons that I think everybody should be using AI is because you can leverage human resources. We always talk about leverage in terms of like capital and credit and getting access to loans and lines of credit and all those things, and that's all great. But one of the biggest things to pay attention to is that now AI is presenting another form of leverage. We can use that leverage to leverage human capital. We don't have to spend all that time hiring and training new employees and putting out job ads and going through that whole process, right? That's a big lift. We could just find one skilled person and give them artificial intelligence to work with. So I think that's a great way to leverage human capital. It's a great way to scale a company as well. The second reason, it kind of ties into the first one, but basically it reduces the overhead. Even in that scenario where we have 10 people reduced to one skilled person who's running that AI, that's going to cost the company or the business a lot less to operate than trying to hire 10 people and trying to get them all on the same page. And to be honest, AI is still probably going to do all the functions that those 10 people would have been doing, except a lot faster, because again, that one skilled person knows exactly what kind of data inputs to put into the artificial intelligence and what kind of output he wants to find. So he's using AI to do a lot of his work for him. And in fact, he can scale teams and processes a lot faster by having artificial intelligence. The third benefit to using AI is that it makes employees more efficient. So for example, maybe you already have a team of 10 people and you don't necessarily want to let anybody go. You love the cultural fit. They're great people. You love working with them. What if you could just use AI to make each of them, let's say just 10% more efficient? Imagine how much better your business would be if you could make those employees more efficient. If you have a copywriter on your team and they need to write copy every single day, what if they used AI to write half of the copy or maybe even the whole thing, and then they just get it to the finish line? So artificial intelligence gets that copy 90% of the way there, and then they step in and they do 10% of the work. And now they're able to whip up so much more copy. They're able to write ads, they're able to write articles, blog posts, social media posts. All these different things can be done through AI. So they're making our employees way more efficient. They're making our companies way more efficient. I think it's very, very soon that we're going to start seeing a lot more companies hit that $1 trillion valuation mark, because again, they're using artificial intelligence with their current systems to make them better, more efficient, and more powerful, which means they're going to make more money. And the fourth reason that I believe every business owner and investor should be using artificial intelligence is because it allows them to scale faster. There are so many limitations when it comes to scaling a company, and you have to kind of just break through each one of them. You solve them one by one and you start scaling your company and growing. But artificial intelligence makes a lot of that easier. You can start implementing different automations. You can start using artificial intelligence to maybe even replace some roles or supplement some roles, right? So all of a sudden, it's a lot more scalable as a business when you have artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence thinks very quickly, it can perform its tasks very, very efficiently, and it helps the employees be more efficient, just like we talked about. It helps people be more efficient as a team. And so if we can find really great applications for AI in our business, I think it's a great fit for just about any business owner. Now, of course, even if you're working in some sort of physical job where maybe you're doing construction or landscaping, I'm sure there are ways to use AI. For example, if you need to design a landscaping project, you can ask AI to do that for you. If you need a blueprint drawn up, you can ask AI to do that for you. Now, of course, you still might need to consult an architect and all those things, but you can at least get an idea of what you need to do. And so AI really is a powerful tool for just about any business. If you can find a clever application of AI into your business before your competitors, you're way ahead of the game, and you're probably going to end up making a lot more money and taking a lot of their business, to be honest. You're going to take market share because you are embracing new technologies and you're using that technology to make your business more efficient, to make your clients happier, which means you're going to get a lot more of it. AI is a great tool. As an investor, I use AI in a lot of my different investment strategies. I use it to optimize investment strategies. So AI, it's great in the sense that you can leverage it to optimize what you've already built. Of course, you can use it to build new systems, but I still personally like to build investment systems. That's just something that I love to do. And I use AI to optimize. So I find ways to apply AI to what I've already built, to make it more efficient, to make it more effective, and at the end of the day, to make me a more profitable investor. So guys, those are the 4 reasons why I think it's important to use AI in your business, in your investment portfolio, to just give you a bit of extra confidence when you're approaching these things and take your business to the next level. All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.